Hey Linda, Adam here from LA Nissan. So, I have a Pathfinder for you here. I know we drove an Xterra that day. They look very similar up until 2013, okay? This thing will perform just the same job on the off-road, it's just as rugged, but I think there's a bit more functionality to it, and I'll show you that in a second. Underneath the hood, you're gonna have the same 4-liter V6 engine as the Xterra we drove the day you were here, okay? So it's still gonna have that same pep, the same straight line acceleration that you were impressed with, okay? So you got a front mounted battery here with a cover on it, okay, for the winter. You do have power steering fluid, washer fluid, okay, so that's easily accessible. And then you slide over to the right, and then you can do your brake fluid. And yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? When things are easy accessible, it's cheaper servicing. You got a nice chrome front fascia there. So although it is an aggressive vehicle, it still has kind of like that sleekness and that class. Coming along to the side there, Cameron, we got nice, beefy, virtually brand new tires on them with lots of tread. And then there's lots of cool contrast in this vehicle, like I was just mentioning, ruggedness, but then of course you have the chrome side view mirrors, right? In the back here, and I apologize if it's a little dirty, we did just get it in on trade, and we're always a little guilty of, you know, keeping our vehicles dirty, but you still get lots of room for your rear passengers there, okay, so that's the middle row. But cool thing about a Pathfinder is, if you need them, you have the third row seating. But however, if you don't need them and the 5 seats is good enough, you fold them down and then you have best in class cargo room, right? Like that's a big surface area there. So trips to IKEA, whatnot, no problem. Popping this open here if I can get it open. Okay, she doesn't want to open up for me. Anyways, this is just another storage compartment there. I think it's kind of latched in. I'll have to check that out afterwards. Back here you got cup holders for people in the third row, additional storage. There's lots of function in this vehicle for sure. A cool bonus with this is that it already has a tow package. So this thing's, I know the newer ones tow up to 5,000 pounds, just being that this has a bigger engine, you might even be able to get a little bit more than that, okay? And you do have the window release as well, so you have access to the cargo without needing the whole lift gate open. So I'm gonna get my camera woman top in the back seat here. Fire this up. So it really comes alive, like that's a nice sounding roar here. So I shouldn't have done that, that was embarrassing. Okay, so we got power locks, power mirrors, power windows. Your mirrors are heated, so you're not gonna be scraping them in the wintertime. Your instrumentation is laid out behind the steering wheel, which is nice. Cruise on the right. Now, this thing only has 78,000 kilometers for 2011, so that's fantastic. And it's still gonna have a little bit of powertrain warranty left. But even if it didn't, it's a Pathfinder. These things last years. Like I see late 80s Pathfinders on the road all the time. The longevity is amazing in a Pathfinder, excuse me. Right here, infotainment system. So you got your FM, AM, CD, all the rest of it. Fan speed, how hot or cold you want it in the mode. It's not going to take you 5 minutes to figure out. It's very simple. So here's your locking 2-wheel drive, 4 high and 4 low. I'll tell you, if you put it in 4 low, there's nothing you can't get out of. Nice automatic transmission right here in the center console. It's not an awkward spot right here. Popping this guy open here. Looks like, oh, there's lots of things just seem to be locked in here that I need to check out. Anyways, removable cup holders, right? Like you can fit a big gulp in there if you're into that. Another one right there. So you got the dual glove box in here, okay? Which is kind of nice. So like doohickeys, whatever. And then you got your owner's manual room right there. Popping this open. You got 12 volt plug-in right there to complement the 2 that you have there. So no shortage of places to charge your devices. So what do you think, Linda? Like, I know you really like the Xterra. This will do the same job, if not better. So just give me a shout, 780-297-4985. And I'd love for you to come on down and check it out. Okay, thanks, bye.